We're live.
All right, so welcome back to more The God That Crawls. Just before our intermission, the god lashed out, forming the edge of itself into a vicious bladed implement and slicing out, lashing at Bernard. However, before we resolve the results of that hit, I'd just like to comment that all of everything that's happened so far has happened approximately 3.5 minutes after hearing the ground rumble. So it's been a very short period of time here in the dungeon. So this slicing, cutting edge of a pseudopod comes slamming in your direction, Bernard. Tell me how you dexterously avoid this.
Quite simple. I was ready the whole time to keep running. I didn't realize my party mates were so cowardly that they would take cover behind me, but as soon as I did, I started backing away.
Nice.
So as it reached out for me, should I dodge, I will pretty much have been ready to lunge backwards and run
Cool.
for it.
Yeah, nice. All right, Clement, it's your turn. So 10 feet in front of you is Bernard. 10 feet in front of Bernard is this massive mound of flesh and pseudopods. So also directly next to Bernard is a staircase going up, and that's the one that who was it who ran up that? Winifred?
Wendy.
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 Uh-oh. But there we go. Yes. Wendy went running up that. However, behind you, there's a staircase going down, and back behind you, even further, there's another staircase going up. What do you do?
If I throw a flask of oil at this thing, will I hit anyone else? If I miss, I'll probably kill all my friends, but...
You know, it's kind of hard because Bernard's kind of dodging all over the place, and this thing is slamming this tentacle back and forth, trying to slash at Bernard. There's no guarantee who you're going to hit with it, but you might hit the thing. It's bigger than Bernard. You're going to have more of a chance to hit it.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
What is even the process for that?
This is going to be a ranged attack. This is Clement, right? So let's
Yes.
take a look at the character sheet. Your ranged attack bonus is 1, so you're just going to roll 1d20 plus 1. Hope that you hit it. Let's see. I'm going to roll 1d3, and on a 1, you're going to hit Bernard. You hit the creature, and the flask actually shatters against it. Just psh. That's what you do. It has been another round. Okay. Francis, it's your turn. You're also fairly close to this thing. You're just behind Bernard. You're right next to Clement. What are you going to do, Francis? There are 3 staircases, one going up that Wendy ran up, one behind you going down, one very far behind you going up.
Yeah, I don't have I'm gonna follow Wendy up.
Okay.
Because I don't have light, so I'm gonna change my mind. I thought people would follow me, but they didn't, so I'm gonna follow them.
So Francis, you're at a 30-foot movement speed. Now, you can move forwards 10 feet. That gives you 20 feet left. Now, if you want to walk up these stairs, they're 20 feet long. It's going to take you 20 feet of movement to move up 10 feet of stairs if you're doing it safely. Mm-hmm. Now, you can try to go up at 20 feet of movement for 20 feet of stairs, just kind of running your way up the stairs. You're going to have to make a saving throw versus paralysis to avoid hurting yourself doing that. But you get a +3.
Yeah, because I'm strong, right?
Well, let's see. You're playing Francis.
Where
Francis, you need your paralysis saving throw is a 16, so you need a 16 or higher.
So I need a 16 or higher?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna go safe.
Okay, you're gonna move up.
Can I still roll just to see?
No.
I just wanted to know if I did the right choice for the.
All right, you're halfway up these stairs, Francis.
Yeah.
So that's where you are. Bernard, it's your turn. There's this creature slashing its pseudopod in front of you. What do you do?
Is there a such thing as moving provokes an attack of opportunity in the system?
Nah.
Okay. Clement, don't get left behind, I say as I safely walk up the stairs.
Nice. You're just walking up at a normal speed?
Yeah.
All right. You make it all the way up the stairs. So let's see.
We're pretty chill.
Clement,
It's like huge monster. Let's just normally walk up the stairs.
So Francis,
Okay, this thing is so big, it can't get up here.
just so you know, Francis, you are now you're now down at the bottom of the stairs with everybody. No, wait, what did you do, Francis? You tried to walk.
Yeah, I
You
walked
walked
up
up
the
halfway up the
stairs.
stairs.
Yeah.
That's strange. I moved the wrong person. I moved
Yeah, like casually
Clement
walked up the
instead of
stairs.
Bernard.
Because I ain't scared of nobody.
Okay, so
I'm
Bernard
not
is up at
scared
the top.
since you're behind me now.
Let's see. Bernard is up here. Yes. And Francis, you are just behind. So Clement, you're the one that's all alone at the bottom of the stairs. Now, Wendy, it's your turn. You're up at the top of the stairs. Again, to your right, 20 feet down this hallway, you see that symbol above a section of plaster carved on the wall. There's also the slime trail. It proceeds off to the right. The slime trail does not proceed off to your left. Immediately to your left, there's a room. Immediately to your right, yeah, there's that hallway that heads right and left. What are you going to do?
Who has the light? Bernard? Still?
I thought you had the light, Wendy.
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, it's Bernard who has the
there
light?
was
Yes,
two
no,
lights.
Bernard
Because I have
grabbed it.
my short bow in hand.
Right. So, Wendy, you don't have light. Okay, cool. Save changes. Done.
Can
Yes.
you once again describe what happened? What I see at the top of the staircase?
Yeah,
because I
Bernard.
believe we have drawn our map very poorly.
You come bursting up at the top of the stairs to the right, and I can't tell it to you accurately enough for you to draw a map because you're
Right.
not moving fast. You're not moving slowly enough to be able to draw a map. But
Okay.
to your right, there's a hallway with a T intersection that again heads to the right and the left. At the end of that hallway, like right at that T intersection, you see that Chi Rho symbol. And then off to your left, the hallway extends beyond the edge of your torch. Immediately to your left, like 10 feet to your left, there's a room, and on the floor of the room, there's a big Chi Rho symbol inscribed on the floor. But that's it.
Fantastic, thank you.
Wendy would like to sneak to the left.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll a sneak check. Just a 1d6. I mean, it's not worth sneaking, actually. There's nothing to hide behind, and you're in the full light.
Okay.
You're not sort of super magical sneaking or anything like that, unfortunately.
Okay, then I will move. I won't move outside of the range of our light, but I will go as far left as I can.
Okay, so let's see.
Short bow at the ready.
You're heading to the left, which is not the way that there's slime, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's see. You head just to the very edge of the light, which is 30 feet away from Bernard. And that's as far as you get. So now we've got the god that crawls. Let's see, it's close to Clement. So it slimes forwards towards you, Clement. And now, Clement, its large, bulky body sliming its way along towards you has completely blocked off the staircase that your allies have run up. There's a staircase behind you that's going down, a staircase further behind you that's going up, but your allies, there's a giant pseudopod monster between yourself and them. It lashes out, striking at you with its deadly pseudopod. It rolls a 13. What's your armor class, Clement?
14.
Oh, nice. So I guess it probably slams against. Do you have a shield? No, you're just wearing leather armor. Wow. Okay. Yeah. It slams into your side and it knocks the breath out of you, but it doesn't do anything else. It doesn't cut through your armor. It sort of gets caught in your armor and then bounces off, and that's it. Now it's your turn, Clement. What do? You've got this massive pseudopod monster sliding towards you.
Can I? How possible would it be for me to drop the lantern and ignite it?
Like throw the lantern onto it?
Yes.
If you
Considering it's covered in oil.
Yeah, if you make a melee attack and you hit it, that works.
Okay. Would I be able to move after that?
You would be able to move 1/3 of your movement speed, so you'd be able to move back 10 feet, but that's it.
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Clement turns out is super hardcore this entire time.
Yeah.
So D20 plus my melee attack bonus, which is 2.
Yep. Oh my god, holy shit. So Clement, that's a 21 total result. So Clement just slams this lantern down on the creature and it just explodes, spilling all of the oil that was in the lantern on top of it as well, and then just rocketing up in flames. Woof, you hear this thump as the entire thing just catches straight on fire. Its unholy mouths open and groan as they form and close. And it flails around with pseudopods. Let me look up the rules for doing damage with fire. Lamentations of the Flame Princess.
Flame indeed, flame indeed.
Hazards, damage, disease, drugs, poison, starvation, sleep deprivation. Nope. Let's see. I'm going to come over here and search for fire.
Let's just keep running until it's sleep deprived, guys.
No, that's ship combat. Fire is firing into melee. Fire.
On page 6.
Oil and fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. It's not napalm. If it's subjected to ignited lamp oil, it will suffer 1d4 points of damage. If the damage roll is 4, then it must make a saving throw, etc., etc. So let's see. I'm going to give it 2d4 points of damage because you've got double dose of oil on it right now. Oh, and it got a 4, so it needs to make a saving throw versus breath weapon. So now I'm going to have to figure out how it needs to make saving throws. It's probably something related to its monster power. Let's see. Special abilities, movement, animals, constructs. What their saving throw values are as a fighter of the same level. Look at that. There it is. Let's see what a fighter of this level would have as its saving throw. So it's breath weapon. Okay. I'm going to roll this in secret. Okay, cool. So let's see what that was just saying about fire on page 60. Right. Okay, cool. So it took 6 damage from those flames. All right, Clement, that's the end of your turn. You're moving.
I'm moving. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, Francis, it's your turn. Now you're up at the top of this staircase.
Already?
And,
I thought I was still going up.
Well, you're halfway up it, but it looks to you like the creature down below is not chasing you up this staircase. It looks pretty distracted by your friend Clement down there.
Okay, then I will... Can I shoot and casually keep walking up the stairs a bit? Like 5 feet or whatever?
Yeah, you can advance 5 feet up the stairs if you take a
shoot?
shot at it. Yep,
Yeah,
so that's your
gonna do that.
d20 plus your ranged attack bonus.
Yeah. Wait, I don't have any, like... Do I have oil or anything?
Oh, how many crossbows do you have?
How many crossbows?
Yeah, I think you only have 1.
You mean like arrows or?
No, I mean crossbows, because a crossbow takes a lot of reloading.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
since
I
you
don't like-
fired it, I don't think you can shoot again this turn.
Okay.
In fact, I know you
Then-
can't shoot again this turn.
Okay, then what about... so I feel like I would know, because I don't know the mechanics of this world, but
Mhm.
if something's on fire and I throw more oil at it, does it just burn it more?
Yeah,
Or,
totally.
like-
If you throw a flask of oil onto it, then yeah, it'll burn again for another 1d4
Then
damage.
I will attempt to throw more oil at the fire.
Absolutely. Roll a ranged attack.
So it's just d20 plus 2, just like
Mhm.
my arrows?
Yep.
12.
12 is a hit.
Hooray!
It splashes onto the creature, shattering,
Make it
and the
rain.
oil just explodes all over it again, erupting, and
More.
the fire burns brighter and higher,
More
causing an
fire.
additional 2 damage. Okay. So you tossed that flask of oil down the stairs.
Yep.
Shattered right on the back of this
More
creature.
oil.
Okay, cool. Bernard, it's your turn. Oh, were you going to step up the stairs, Francis? Just another 5 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Cool.
I guess it's 5, right? Because it's like kind of hindering
Yeah.
my climb. Yeah.
Bernard, your turn. You're up at the
So
top.
I take a
of
moment
these
to
stairs.
look at the ground, and I noted that the slime doesn't go left, but does go to the right.
Yes.
I'll go over to the left and check out that room.
Okay. You're gonna head into the room?
Yeah, as I kind of walk into it, I say, be careful when playing with that thing, boys.
Yeah, so let's see. You step 10 feet to your left, right into the entrance of the room. There's a 10-foot hallway that opens up to a room that's 20 feet by 20 feet. It's bare, except for the floor where there's this large Chi-Rho symbol carved onto the ground. And it's that same symbol that was above that hole in the wall where you grabbed all those scrolls from.
Nothing else seems interesting here, huh?
Yeah, and you've only used 10 feet of your movement just to like peek in the room.
Okay, I will go the other way. I'll go to the T intersection, towards it.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, you've made it 20 feet towards the T intersection. If you take another 10-foot step forwards, you'll be in that T. You'll be able to head right and left. It looks like the hallway continues to the left and the right from their current position.
Okay.
Wendy, it's your turn. Now you're in the darkness, Wendy. You're just outside of the range of the light. And Bernard's carrying.
I'm gonna go back to the landing of the stairs.
Okay.
And shoot at the thing.
Cool. Nice. Go ahead. Roll your attack. You're at the top of the stairs. You pull out another arrow, string it to your bow.
All right, just upgraded to Windows 10 and everything is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Okay. Your attack roll of 10, your arrow, unfortunately, everybody's having much more luck with flasks of oil. Your arrow flies slightly wide. I guess there's just a lot of smoke billowing off of this creature from the fire that's smoking off of its wet, slick skin, and your arrow flies wide. Okay, so the creature, it flails around and it rolls on the floor a little bit, and the fire dies down and burns out. And now it slides forwards once again, oozing in the direction of Clement, slashing out at you once again. This time, Clement, it strikes you solidly. Let's see. Yes.
No.
You take 1 damage. It was a glancing blow from this bladed pseudopod. And it clubs at you, but it only damages you a very slight amount for only 1/4 of your life. Now it's your turn, Clement.
I can just move away from it freely, right?
Oh gosh, you're in the dark.
I am.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yes, you can move away from it freely. There's a staircase right behind you. It's going up. There's a staircase right next to you that's going down. What do you want to do? You're in the dark. You could try to sneak.
Sure. Clement, YOLO Clement. He's gonna try to duck into the downward staircase, not go too far down, but
my scrolls.
He's gonna try and lose the creature.
Okay, so wait, you gave Clement all of the scrolls?
Clement has the scrolls.
Cool. And you've got them written on your character sheet?
I do.
Cool. Okay, go ahead and roll. Well, no, wait. I'll roll for you because I don't want you to know how effective your sneaking is. I'm secretly rolling 1d6. Okay, that's the result. So you're gonna begin moving down the stairs. Okay, are you moving at safe speed, at a fast speed, or at like a jumping down the stairs speed?
Safe.
Okay, safe speed. Let's see. I need you to make a paralysis saving throw with a +8.
So D20 plus 8?
D20 plus 8. All right. You rolled a 21. You're fine. You make your way down the stairs. Now, you can't get all the way down, but you get most of the way down. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's it for you. Francis, it's your turn.
Francis, I guess we'll keep firing. Like the creature is not coming up, right?
Now the creature has actually moved out of the way down there. It's no longer within line of sight of the bottom of the stairs.
Well, we shouldn't leave Clement to die. So I will.
We certainly shouldn't. He's coming up, right?
Clement, can I ask?
You can shout down, yeah.
Clement, are you coming up?
There is no response. For Clement is hiding.
Then I'm gonna taunt the creature.
Okay. How do you taunt it?
Hey, good dude,
Yeah.
come on up here. If you're a real man, god
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
come on up here. And then I prepare my heavy crossbow. And
Okay,
if I
you're
can
gonna
ready up
reload?
an action, I would, but I'm at least gonna reload while bitching at the creature.
Yeah, let me take a look at exactly what that means for you here.
We're
Equipment
gonna
lists.
get you, dude, made out of goo. I'm 17 years old and I got 2 dogs.
True.
Gonna
So
eat
crossbow.
you. Eat the goo. They're gonna
Heavy crossbows.
eat the goo.
Heavy crossbows fire every 3rd round. So this is you're going to be repairing or reloading it this round.
Totally gonna get you. You
Yeah.
suck. That's what I'm doing.
Let's see. It doesn't actually say that you're like spending actions to reload it. It only says that it can be fired every 3rd
Oh.
round.
Then that's my 2nd round.
Oh, damn. Interestingly enough, the heavy crossbows ignore 4 AC points. So you might have hit it with your original attack. Oh, well, that's too far
Damn it.
back for us to retcon. So,
Okay.
Drat.
So I guess this turn I'll just
But
taunt and keep reloading.
this turn is going to be the turn that you finish your reload. So next turn you'll be able to fire again.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yep.
Yeah, goo man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bernard, your turn.
I mutter under my breath. How did I get roped into traveling with these dummies? And I walk into the T intersection. I look to the left and the right.
Okay, you walk into the T intersection, stepping forwards 10 feet. You're now right in front of that Chi-Rho symbol on the wall. To your left, there's a room. It looks like it's maybe 30 feet by 20 feet, something like that. You don't see anything in there. Like not from your current position, but off to the right, the hallway continues, and this slime trail continues as well. It vanishes into the darkness at the edge of your torchlight.
Which is 40 feet?
30-foot radius.
30 foot, okay.
Yeah.
Great, I'll step into that empty-looking room and take a look.
Okay, you step 20 feet to your left into that empty-looking room. So it's a room, again, it's probably 30 feet end to end. On each wall, there is a large demonic face carved onto the wall. Each face has an open mouth with a darkened space within it.
Fantastic. Let's go the other way.
Okay, so you step into the room, look, and then turn around.
Nope.
And that's the end of your turn. Wendy, your turn. Bernard's just headed around the corner. It's very dim where you are now. Do you shout anything, Bernard? Nope. Other way.
Let's go the other way, Wendy.
Nice.
And she kind of looks at Francis, who's reloading his crossbow ever so slowly.
Mm-hmm.
And then looks over at where Bernard's just blithely continuing to explore.
Yep.
It should be noted that my exploration is really frantic. I'm like running into these rooms, taking a quick look around, and then like,
booking
we have to go this way.
Okay.
You're running at 30 feet every 6 seconds, so you're briskly walking. You're definitely not moving fast enough to map anything.
And the creature's out of line of sight now.
Yes, at the bottom of the stairs.
So I say, you know what, Francis? I think best to cut our losses. And I follow Bernard.
So you go to that T intersection and you see Bernard down there in the room. Bernard, do you give Wendy any indication that you would like to go the other way?
Away from this room. I'll
so
catch
Wendy, are you going to go up to the right instead of to the left?
Right in front of this Chi-Rho symbol, the ground, it's plaster.
So the wall, there's like a flat plastered section of the wall just below it.
You know, there's probably more stuff under here, right?
How did we get I kind of think about the past. How did we get through? There was a hole, right?
Yeah, there was a hole with an arm
Oh.
hanging out of it.
Yeah, maybe if you can break it real fast.
I mean, it's probably going to kill me if I do. I'm just saying there's also stuff behind there.
It won't kill you. The last time we just got free scrolls.
Because somebody had already died.
That was unrelated.
All right, we've had 6 seconds of
Yes.
conversation. Are you going to stay here? Are you going to try to like attack the hole? What?
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go down the hall to the right.
Okay.
As far as the light stretches.
Yeah, okay. So you're just going to the edge of the light. Cool. All right, it's a god that crawls time. So it's out of the sight of anybody here. Yes. Okay. Yes. Good. Clement, it's your turn. Stumbling down these stairs in the dark, moving quickly, trying to be as quiet as possible. You don't know how effective you were in that task.
And I don't know if I'm being followed.
Like from behind you, you hear this.
Totally being followed.
But that's all, right? And you can't really tell how far away it is. Yeah.
Actually, just a little girl following you with her big Slurpee drink. She's like,
yeah.
One of those two things.
I guess I will continue to safely move down the stairs.
Okay. You continue safely moving down the stairs.
And try to ascertain whether the slurping is getting quieter, further away.
Yeah. Give me another D20 plus 8. This is your paralysis save.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, an 11. You're moving down the stairs trying to be as quiet as you can, and you take a misstep and you fall, stumbling, hitting yourself on the last 3 stairs and twisting your ankle badly.
Ooh.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a little snail image on your character. So let's see what that does. Yeah. You take 1d4 damage from that fall. Ow.
Oh, I'm so dead.
Die. You do.
I broke my neck. Poor
So you fall down the stairs and you twist your ankle very badly, and you just straight up pass out from the pain. So you are at a -1 now, and let's see what all of this like death and dying means. Healing. Nope. Hazards, damage. Yes, the character becomes mortally wounded at -3 hit points and will die in 1d10 minutes. No healing, magical or otherwise, can prevent death at this point. Notably, there's no bleeding out, so you're not going to keep losing hit points. So, Clement, you are at -1 hit points, and hopefully someone will save your life.
But do we know that this happened? Probably not, because it's
Nope.
No, none of you know.
Yeah.
digging in the dark.
Okay. So Francis, go ahead and tell me what you are doing.
Clemens, are you coming? God damn it!
You're just shouting down the stairs.
Yeah.
All right, your
Stop
crossbow
being
is reloaded.
stealthy.
Chunk, you're ready.
Yeah. Do I see the creature or no?
No.
Then I'm gonna turn around and look at my friends and be like, guys, what are we doing?
Your friends aren't in your line of sight, actually. They've all vanished down the hallway to your right.
Do I see the light of where they're headed?
Yeah, the light is coming from the left-hand side of this hallway down at the end.
Since
Yeah,
I don't have
Turn
a light,
right, I say.
since I don't have a light, I'm gonna say, well, Clement, you can just follow my voice as I walk away, because I don't have light here, so I'll be useless.
Yeah.
I slowly back away following the light, so I guess I can't
Okay.
the party.
When you come and decide, I say,
Well,
we're
here.
going that way, not this way.
Yep. You guys are all together. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Bernard, it's your turn.
Great.
You got this hallway ahead of you, leading forwards. Wendy's at the edge of your light.
I'll lead the exploration by heading down the hallway.
Okay. Cool. You've advanced 40 feet down the hallway, and now you can just see 30 feet ahead. There's a staircase down off to the right. Wendy, your turn.
I will go down. I'll start going down the staircase to the edge of Bernard's light.
Yep. Okay. So you make it all the way up to the top of the staircase. That's as far as you can move. So let's see. The god that crawls. So, chat. We have a vision of the darkness at the bottom of the staircase and the unconscious form of Clement collapsed in pain at the bottom, his ankle twisted in a strange angle as the god that crawls slowly slimes its way down the steps in like that blue cinematic light that we can see that lets us know that it's dark even though we can see everything. Yeah, it slimes down the steps and it slimes slowly up over and onto Clement's unconscious body. And we hear this slow, sucking, crunching sound. As the creature begins devouring Clement's body.
No.
So
Get
let's
wrecked.
see. I want to see how long that takes.
Does it matter?
It
He's so
does
dead.
matter.
He's
Yeah,
so dead.
okay, cool. Cool. All right. Team upstairs. So that's the god that crawls. Clement is gone. Francis, Bernard, and Wendy, we're gonna start just moving outside of combat rounds because it's outside of combat rounds time now. It's been about 4 minutes since the start of the session. So what are the three of you going to do? You're here at the top of this staircase. You're all together now, looking down this staircase. The staircase leads down. Where does it lead to? Where does it lead to?
No other passages, just it ends on the staircase, right?
Yeah, it just curves around to the right and then it ends on the staircase. You guys, I'm guessing, are still like running at top speed.
Yes. And make sure to tell the rest.
Okay.
Wow, just 4 minutes and we've lost 2 people already. We've got to stay together and we've got to run away from that thing.
Yeah. All right, so you're all going to go down the stairs. Are you flying at breakneck speed? Are you going at fast speed? Or are you going at safe speed?
But now that, thank goodness, it seems like Clement bought us some time. Let's carefully head down these stairs.
Okay, you're going to walk down at safe speed, sure. Okay, so that's, yeah. Cool beans. I've got you all. Yeah, you walk down the stairs and the hallway continues advancing straight until you see another set of stairs leading up this time, straight ahead of you, probably 30 feet ahead.
And this is just one straight corridor, huh?
Yeah.
The stairs just go down and then they go up after 30 feet of corridor.
You're reporting back?
No, I'm kind of curiously mulling to myself as to why this architecture happens.
Yes.
Whoever designed this space was not very effective in using space as I look forward. Like halfway in between, I look to the left and to the right and make sure I'm not missing something obvious.
Nope, you're not missing anything obvious. You could take 10 minutes and search if you like.
No, I just do a quick look in the middle.
Cursory glance, yeah. Sure.
All right.
Okay. Yep, you head up the stairs in front of you. And once again, there's just another short hallway, advances 10 feet and then moves downstairs. You see a small slime trail on the ground. Looks like this creature's been through here. You're just going to keep going?
Yeah, I mean, if it's one direction, we just keep going.
All right, so the staircase heads back down again and then curves off to your right. You hit an intersection after another 10 feet or so. It continues straight or it curves off to your left. You can see along the wall to your left, there's another spot where there's that Chi-Rho symbol and then a plastered over section of the wall. And it looks like off to your left, it opens into a larger room. Off to your left, there's also on the right-hand side another hallway. Straight ahead of you, there's a hallway with a hallway to the right at the end of this hallway, 30 feet ahead of you. And immediately next to you, 10 feet ahead of you, there's a small hallway that leads into a small room. So let's see. So yeah, at the edge of your light, you see a room. You see a hallway that heads off to the right. You see a hallway right in front of you that curves off to your right, and then there's also a room right next to you. Where do you want to go?
Left.
Left down this hallway?
Yes, to the nearest room, right?
The nearest room is actually immediately to your right.
Okay, we'll go right.
Okay, so you step into this room. Let's see what I can tell you about it.
We find Jess.
Yeah, right. I feel kind of well, thank you, Jess, for being so patient with your characters relaxing and resting on the steps outside. Pretty soon here, I think you're going to get approached, but let's find out what's in this room first. Yeah, you see a completely empty room. It's 20 feet by 20 feet. There's nothing out of the ordinary in here at all.
I poke the room with a stick.
This has happened to me in every single room I've looked at, except that room with the demon heads, I mutter.
Do you like swing a stick in there?
Yeah, like
Francis?
yeah.
Yeah, you step in and you swing a stick, and as you're walking through the room, sweeping your stick back and forth, or something, or
I'm doing it in front of me, like I'm not stepping onto anything without testing. Like
Yeah. Are you like hitting the ground and stuff and testing everything?
Yeah, and like even the walls, I'm like in
Yeah.
like detection mode.
You swing around with some stuff. Let's see. I'm trying to see what you are using as a
I thought we
stick.
picked up like a.
We picked up the bar from the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that.
you're carrying the bar.
Yeah.
Sure. But we're gonna have to add one to your encumbrance for carrying that heavy bar.
Okay.
All right. So now
Nice.
you're at an encumbrance level of 3, which let's just make sure here. You're heavily encumbered. You're only moving 20 feet in combat.
Guys,
Okay.
pass me the bar. I'll give it back.
You swing this bar, and as you're moving through the room, clang, the bar hits something in midair. There's nothing there, but it slams
Aha!
into something in the air. You're actually very surprised.
Clement, is that you? Does anyone have like sand or dust or something so that we can cover this weird thing with this product?
Well, I can't believe you found something.
Yeah, if only someone had something to like investigate it. How about the light? How about we look what happens when light is near it?
You've got the light in the room, and there's the light is unchanged.
I don't have anything, unfortunately, Wendy says.
Any spells you can use to investigate this?
Well, I guess I can part with some of my delicious rations. I take out some rations and I just kind of fling into the air.
Crumbling them up and then like
Yeah.
sprinkling them. Okay,
Nice.
yeah, you start scattering rations that you've crumbled up, and it takes you a little while, maybe like 30 seconds to break up one of your rations and crumble it all up, and you sprinkle it over this space that's where you're hitting and feeling a thing, and they rest in the air in the shape of a chair.
Wendy says, not it. Nope.
My profession, I tend to stay away from this witchcraft.
I tried to pick up the chair.
Okay, you grab onto it.
Yeah.
Give me a strength test. Just roll 1d20 and try to get higher than your strength, or lower than your strength. Sorry.
12.
Oh, that might do it. What's your strength?
My strength is 10.
Nope. Sorry. You shove as hard as you can against this chair. It doesn't even move. It feels like maybe it's bolted to the floor.
Oh, well then, does anyone has like a tinkering ability to like unbolt the chair from the floor?
Nope.
We can't even see.
It seems to be stuck to the... I start like trying to see like what's going on the floor with this chair.
Well, you know what? Chairs are meant to be sat in. Go for it.
Well, you sit in it. I'm untangling it.
Put the dog in it.
Why is it always about my dog? Just you sit in it. Jeez. A dog doesn't sit on chairs anyway. I
Wendy,
taught
throw
them
her.
better. I taught them not to sit on chairs or tables for that matter.
Very well trained dogs.
You can sit on the chair. Come on. Sit on the chair.
No, absolutely not. If we're not going to sit on it and we can't move it,
Oh my god, you guys are wusses. And then I sit on the chair.
Okay. So, Francis, the moment your butt touches the chair, nothing happens.
That is a very comfortable chair. You know who's boss? I'm boss. It looks like my what's the name of like the muscles underneath the legs? Like the one
Hamstring?
Thighs, hamstrings,
the
glutes.
ones you use to like pretend to do the chair exercise in like gym class.
Sounds like your glutes.
Yeah.
It's your butt.
Check out my glutes. I'm actually using all of my core strength for this
Yes,
exercise.
yes. Nice.
Flawlessly. Easy.
So okay, it actually feels very hard, like maybe it's made out of stone or something, Francis, when you're sitting on it.
My Invisitrone.
So Wendy just kind of looks at you and she says, maybe if you stood on it, you could reach something?
Maybe if you stood on it, you could reach something.
I'm a halfling.
Why do I always have to do everything around here? Gee.
Well,
Wendy is pretty short.
he's a halfling.
Whatever. Right. I'll just keep doing all the things. I get up on the chair.
Okay, you stand up on the chair.
And I extend the metal thing like around.
Yeah, you can easily reach the ceiling with the metal thing. What are you doing up there?
Well, I'm like trying to see if there's more invisible things.
Yeah, you're swinging it around?
Yeah.
Okay, so you spend a little bit of time swinging the bar around, and after about another minute, you haven't hit anything. You're able to scrape the ceiling. Nothing is really happening with the ceiling or anything like that. And now it has officially been one turn. So, just so you know, you've got 5 turns left on your torch. Now, Humphrey and Mabel, the both of you have at long last established your comfort. You've tied off your wounds. You've tourniqueted, any bleeding parts of yourself. You're starting to hear like the angry murmur of a group of villagers from a couple of houses away. And Millicent, you have dug away enough rock to identify that you think that this entire passageway has just completely collapsed, and that it's probably not even possible to dig out again, period. So,
oh, no.
Humphrey and Mabel, what are you going to do?
I'm going to make my way back towards town.
Okay. Millicent's heading back towards town. Humphrey and Mabel, Jess, what's your plan?
I'm going to try to visit the chapel.
Okay.
That's what I'm heading towards.
Jess, just in case we're not hearing you, but we're going to find out what Millicent is up to for a little while. So you're heading towards the chapel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's quick to get over there. You can quickly walk up the hill. It probably takes you 2 minutes.
I go in.
Yeah. So let's see. There's a set of 3 heavy doors, and they're unlocked, and you can push them open.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. What do you see in here when you first look into the chapel? Yeah, the 3 doors are reinforced heavy wood. They're unlocked, but you notice that they all have heavy and complicated locks, and they can all be barred on the inside. Once you move inside, you see all of this. There's a wide entrance area and then a narrow hallway that leads into the body of the church itself, where there are heavy columns and a series of pews that you can see just beyond. The inside is lit with a couple of lanterns hanging from the walls.
Okay. Hello, Millicent calls out as she kind of like twirls around in her sundress. Anyone here?
Nice. Yeah, you call out hello. Shortly after calling out hello, you hear it, the sound echo and dim. You hear someone else from the back of the church call out, "Yes, hello. Who is it?"
Oh, it's me, Millicent. I'm new to your village, but I came here because there are some crazy men outside.
Crazy men? What do you mean? An elderly father comes walking towards you, dressed in a Catholic priest's outfit. Black with a splash of white at his throat. He's got a rosary around his neck with a crucifix at the bottom of it. He approaches.
They're killing the townspeople. Those men.
Killing? By God! How many men are there?
There's 2 of them.
2 men. And where did they come from? Where did you come from? My God! You're not even human.
Right. I'm an elf. I travel. Speaking of which, I couldn't help but notice that I think the door underneath your chapel, it seems to have had a landslide happen to it. A rock slide.
His hand immediately goes to his forehead. A rock slide. Are you certain? You're certain of this? It's caved in.
Yes, it's caved in.
By the gods. Did you see anything there? Did you see anything happen? Did you see anyone?
There were a lot of rocks, more rocks than I could move.
But you didn't see any people at that door before or after?
Well, there was this nice gentleman with the dog, and he was going to show me around town. But those crazy people attacked.
And he was you saw him at the door. Where is he now?
He should be in this town. I lost track of him.
Very well. Very well. Yes. We should get repairs started. Yes. You're a stranger here? Here, please, by all means, come with me. Let us go and find some members of the local militia to deal with these rascals out in town. He like puts his arm around you and starts leading you out of the church.
Thank you. You're so nice.
Yeah. So Jess, are you there? Are you able to hear us? I will take over for oh no, wait, Jen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you take over for Humphrey and Mabel.
Okay.
They talk in Cockney British accents and they want to fight all the fucking time.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you're both sitting on the steps. Mabel's at 1 hit point. Humphrey's at like 5 hit points. I'm actually going to quickly give you control over these characters so that you can see their character sheets. Mm-hmm. Done for Humphrey and for Mabel. Done. Okay, yeah, you're sitting out here on the steps and you hear like a crowd murmuring from a few houses away. You hear vague shouting, sounds of angry men.
I will go towards those angry men promptly. It seems like they want to get into a fight.
Well, yeah, no, absolutely. That's totally what happens. So you move forwards and there's a crowd of probably 10 men. And they're actually all armed with swords and they're wearing, like blacksmith's aprons or whatever kind of vague padded armor they can find. They all kind of stop as they see you come around the corner of the house. They all hold out their hands. One of them steps forwards. He's got like a big wicked scar across his face. He says, "Halt! You there. You're under arrest for murder.
Oh, come on now.
You murdered Bim, Bom, Tim, and Tom."
That wasn't me. You must be mistaken. It was my twin brother, Albert.
Get fucked, you filthy liar. We're gonna take you and we're gonna hang you for your crimes. Now come on, surrender or I will tear you apart.
So you're telling me you're gonna kill me or I'm gonna get killed? Or I'm gonna die?
It's either the hangman's noose or it's our swords.
I start running.
At them?
No, away. There's
away
10
from them.
people.
Okay.
10 people? This makes no sense.
You just murdered 4 people in the middle of their village.
But there's 10 more. They're gonna kill me.
It's a village of like 400 people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna at least try to get them away and have like 3 or 4 to kill and not like 400.
Yeah. All right. Well, you start running. Cool.
Towards the group.
Towards the cathedral.
Yeah.
Okay. You start running towards the cathedral. You're running towards the cathedral, and this crowd of men is chasing you. And you see coming down the slope of the cathedral, you see Millicent and a priest walking down this hill. It's a cloudy day here in England. It's maybe there's a light drizzle falling. You can feel the mist on your face as you run. Both of you're having a tough time running, especially Mabel. What do you do when you're like within shouting distance of these two?
Guys, tell them I didn't do it.
Oh my gosh, priest! It was them. I pull out my sling.
You're my
okay.
friend, you crazy idiot.
Well, vaguely.
Let's go into the door. We'll be
Okay.
safe there. Nobody's gonna follow us there.
All right.
I run towards him.
So you just go running past this priest?
Yeah.
Yeah, he holds up his hands. He says, "Stop, scoundrels." You just blow right past him.
I'm going for the door.
Okay. Millicent, do you want to fling a sling bolt at one of these guys?
No.
Okay. You're just like, I'm going to get them.
Actually,
I'm going to get these guys.
I'll do it and I'll miss.
Okay. Yeah, you just fling a sling in their general direction, but it flies way wide and you miss completely. Okay.
Come on, buddy, follow us.
Yeah, the two of you run into the church. Now, of course, the doors at the entrance to this church, they're all very heavy, thick wood. They're reinforced. And there are big locks on the back side. And there's also slots for bars. Now, looking around really quickly, you can see the bars leaning over against the wall nearby. What do you do?
So you're telling me I can just open the doors, right?
I'm not saying anything that you can do.
But you're
I'm
saying
merely
that-
describing what you see.
You're saying that usually the bars are like
You
locked?
ran into the church. You're inside the church now in this stately, ornate Catholic church.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. I take the bars and I lock the doors with them.
No shit.
No. I am a genius. I didn't
All right.
understand properly where they were. I'm sorry.
Humphrey and Mabel just pick up the heavy wooden bars and slam them down in the slots.
The church is ours now, bitches.
Yeah. So the